Okay, we're still on step 7, and here we're going and adding motion to our cone animation. And 7A, we had the cones go up. Now we're going to do 7B, and all that is the cones coming down. It's important that you be looking at the timeline on the back of the grade sheet, because that's all I'm doing is recreating that timeline. That's truly your guide. And you're given the model. That model is also on the website. You might want to review that model so you can see exactly what you're trying to achieve. But right now what we've achieved in 7A is I'm going across the timeline, cone goes up, devil comes out, they're up. We're going to give them a break. I'm on the timeline here. And so I look at that timeline on the back of the grade sheet, and I'm going to start with just putting a keyframe on each one of these and now having the cone go down. So I might as well start with, it doesn't really matter, but I'll start with my right layer and I'll click, give it a 5-second break. I'm going to go a 5-frame break, and now I'm going to go right click, insert keyframe, and that image got extended to that point. And now I'm going to go 10, do another keyframe, insert keyframe. Now at that point, at this point at 30, I want the cone to be in the up position. At this point 40, I want it to be in the down position. So I move it down. Now I'm going to go do that to the two other cones. Here's my center cone. In here on 30, they're all going to drop at the same time. If you look at the key time frame on the back of your grade sheet, you see they all drop at the same time. So insert keyframe. At this point 30, I want it in the up position, and at this point 40, I'm going to put a keyframe. I don't want it in the up position. I want to drag it to the down position. And then left, I'm going to insert a keyframe, insert keyframe. Here, starts in the up position. I don't want it in the up position. On 40, I want it in the down position. So here's the keyframe that extends the image over, and at that point I'm going to drop it down to the down position. Excellent. Now the only thing I need to add, watch, we start here. Here I'm going to pull the time frame over. So this one, it came up, the image is extended, they're still up, and then on 40 they drop. Now all I need to do is quickly add the motion. So I'm going to click in the middle frame, any frame. I'm going to click on it and go right click, create motion tween. Any frame, right click, create motion tween. Click. Any frame, create motion tween. Now watch. This is very cool. Now they're going to all come down. And the only thing I need to extend image-wise is the devil. So right here I have the devil. When I get to 26th frame, I need to extend that image. And I'm going to look on the timeline on the back of the grade sheet, and I'm looking at that, and it shows that the devil comes back on. A keyframe is placed at 30, another keyframe is placed at 40, and then we make it disappear. So I'm going to go, I come to 30, I'm going to put in a keyframe. Devil now appears. I'm going to go to 40. I'm going to put in a insert keyframe. And now I'm going to go ahead, and he's there. He's hiding underneath that center cone. So when I watch, I'm going to turn off the eye for the center cone. Is that my center cone? Whoops. Must be in it. There he is. And so now what I need to do is I also need to turn off that so he disappears for good. I'm going to click inside of here. I'm going to go, and this is a new step for you. It's adding a blank keyframe. And a blank keyframe now. And so now on that stage of the Blue Devil, he's going to disappear. And so I'll explain that later on. But actually what it does is it doesn't continue the image. So you've seen every time we add a keyframe, the images get extended. On here, the image stops. So if you look at the timeline, we need to stop his presence on the stage as the shimmy shammy begins, and this allows us to make his presence not be seen. So you have the down, and now we're going to begin the process of the shimmy shammy.